Hey guys, I just want to give you a little bit of an update and check in. So, you have to excuse me first of all because my nose and allergies are very stuffy from cleaning the barn today and I got the sniffles. But anyway, we're doing a little bit of a progress report here and enjoying ourselves. We had my sister come through for about a week to hang out, and so we kind of took a little bit of a break on some of the projects and stuff, and then today she went home and we just slammed out some stuff. So the other day I cleaned out the majority, I'm going to say like 80% of the back half of the garage, the narrower part that leads backwards quite a ways here. Show you that in a minute. And then we got all the trash from the front Cedar Grove, the front of the back Cedar Grove, up into big 30-yard waste bins. We have now filled two of those, and I think if I remember right, we had 8 tons of trash. I might have to correct myself on that later, but what I remember Danny saying, I think is somewhere around like 8 or 9 tons of trash taken out on our first 30-yard run. Tons. So we've been hard at it. Unfortunately, I've missed some family events and things because of the timing here, and we have all of the dogs and all the cats in the camper with us right now, which is a temporary solution, but we're all here now. So for those of you who don't know, we have 5 dogs, 6 cats, and 6 chickens. So we live in a 28-foot long trailer camper with one pop out, and we also have our son Toby with us. So we have a lot going on in a small space. So we have been taking our time to do our own thing and be healthy about the ways that we're going about all this regeneration here at the farm, to not overdo things. But I'm also missing out on a couple things, and I haven't been able to see my mom yet, which I've been very much looking forward to. She just lives about half an hour, 45 minutes away, but between the timing of what I need and want to do being two different things, and then having to calculate well so that the animals aren't left here unattended and everybody is safe and happy, it gets a little congested. So anyway, but we're making good progress and we're having fun and making games out of stuff, who can throw stuff in the trash bin from the farthest away. I grew up in a kind of a competitive lifestyle with my dad, so I'm trying to carry on the legacy of having small competitions with Toby about silly things. So we have a good time enjoying hard work, I guess, and that's the lesson, is how to enjoy hard work without getting frustrated too often, and how to keep pushing through things that are difficult. And it's really just keeping your joy well full, I think, and making sure that you're being creative in your gratitude, because it's not always easy to be grateful for things that you can't quite see yet. And so it's very good to be creative with those things. And of course, in the world we live in right now, it's easy to look around and compare and say, well, I suppose I don't have it all that bad, and things are pretty darn good. Anyway, enough blabbing on about that. I'm gonna show you guys what the barn looks like and flip this around and show you guys a little bit of the backyard here, the barnyard anyway. Alright, so this is entering the barn. As I showed you guys before, I had cleaned out this whole situation here, and we've actually been using it for church. When I say we, I mean myself. I've been coming out here and doing church service almost every morning, so that's been good. This is the part I got done yesterday, and there's a lot of shelving and everything in use. This is probably from here to the exit door out there 35 feet, maybe 40. All really good wood, plywood, still intact. We've got a lot of older chemicals and windows and doors and wood. An engine that I haven't looked at close enough to see what it is. It looks like a... No, it's a Toyota engine. There you go. Toyota 22. That's a great motor. Anyway, yeah, so I just got back to this spot back here, which I had not touched yet, because there's a bunch of chemicals, some leaky stuff, and these very precariously placed speakers right here. Just want to be careful with this section to not get exposed to anything really nasty. And that is the last about 16 square feet of stuff that needs to be cleaned out, and then just a fine sweep up here, and then we're gonna have some electricity coming in sometime soon. A temporary pole put in, and so we'll have some lights in here pretty soon, but for now we just get this really nice bay door that is easy to open and close, luckily. So we come around the side of the garage there, the barn, and this is the spot. If you guys remember, we had probably, I don't know, 8-9 feet full of trash here, all around everywhere. We've had to literally by hand go through and separate glass pieces and metal pieces. So all we have left as far as cleanup is this spot right here. And then, of course, like I said before, the little pinch of the back of the barn. And this stuff is a little precarious because we got, you know, big trees like this. That's about 5 feet in diameter. And they're really tight right into these next ones. And this stuff is just really hard to pick up by hand. And it's been here a while. And some of it's really dilapidated and dangerous, really. So trying to be careful. Got this part bulldozed off out here and found this really beautiful cement slab underneath. Beautiful might not resonate with all of you. That's okay. But let's just say really nice cement slab right here that goes from the side of the barn here. I would guess maybe about 12 feet, 14 feet maybe across. So a really lovely place to put a camper or temporary home. The concrete is level and all in good shape. We just have a lot of to do to clean up back here, like this kind of stuff, which is all rusted out paint cans on a really nice shelf. So what do you do with that? I don't know. I don't know if I've shown you guys this before, but this is our live roof. We have a live roof. A living roof. It's pretty cool. We're actually deciding whether we're going to keep it or not, because on the inside the metal is perfectly intact, but on the exterior the wood is kind of falling down, as you can kind of see right here. But anyway, gonna go through all this stuff here because some of it's actually usable piping. Like there's some good T-valve right there, still good. Bunch of them, bunch of little hoses and pieces. I've been trying to hold on to stuff like little gems like this guy right here. Yeah, there you go. That's a perfectly usable facet there for a drain pipe or something. So, yeah, kind of interesting things. A bunch of garbage, but a bunch of interesting things.